It's no surprise. It's no shocker. Who's going to come out victorious in this Super Bowl 60? Seattle Seahawks took down the New England Patriots 29-13, only giving up 13 points. And I mean, this is total domination by the Seahawks. I'm talking about offensively, defensively, even special teams. Special teams. But was it a boring Super Bowl? Did you get what you wanted to get out of it? How about the halftime performance? What do you think? Bad Bunny, what do you think? Think it was a bad choice? This was tough. This is a tough one. I wanted New England to win it. I've stated that early on. I knew Seattle would pull it out, but I want to see Vrabel, head coach Vrabel. I would love to see him get that Super Bowl as a player and as a coach, turn that franchise around. But he's not done. Bad taste in your mouth. He'll be back next season. Now, will he be back in the Super Bowl? I don't know. You feel like once you get to the Super Bowl, the next following year, you're going to go right back? Never the case. Never the case. It's very rare. But in his case, he has a good foundation. He's got great players. They bought in. Take the same path, stay healthier, more grittier, meaner defense, and precise and headstrong on offense. I can see this team getting back. I can see them getting back. But the Seattle Seahawks, they're going to be there for the long run. That defense. Look, Riley Mills told Drake May, "Get over here!" Seattle Seahawks told the New England Patriots, "Get over here!" Scruffled them up and said, "No, this ain't your fight. Go home. Go home or we're going to drag you home." And that's exactly what the Seattle Seahawks did. Oh, my goodness, man. It was a performance. All phases of the game. New England couldn't get anything going on offense at all. When your number one rusher for the Patriots is Drake May, you're going to have problems. Drake May, 37 yards rushing. That was the highlight for the New England Patriots as far as their running game. As a team, they rushed for 79 yards. To the Seattle Seahawks, 141, which Kenneth Walker III, he's that man. 27 carries, 135 yards, 5 yards a pop. You can't contend with that. Can't do it. The defense is already suffocating. Then you allow them to have defense on top of a running game. Spells trouble. Spells trouble. Passing game for the Seahawks, it don't shoot off the charts. Look at JSN. 4 catches, 27 yards. He didn't put a huge input into this game, but he got them there all season long. He's the reason why they're there. They took care of it for him. The defense, the running game. Didn't have to be too pass heavy with him still in the show. Didn't need to. He didn't even score a touchdown. Textbook work. Textbook. Started out slow, nothing but a field goal game. That's why I say early on, you was like, okay, what we got here? It's going to be one of those type of, is it going to be a field goal game? What is this? Opened up a little bit. But if you love defense, man, this might have been your game. You like stops. You like going back for touchdowns defensively, harassing the quarterback. This your game. As far as Drake May is okay. He's going to be all right. 27 for 43, 295 yards, 6.9 on average. He had 2 touchdowns, but he also had 2 picks. Sacked 6 times. I think Drake May is going to be okay. I don't think the Patriots going to panic and say, this is not our guy. No, I don't think that's going to happen. He got him to the Super Bowl. He could have made more things happen. But, hey, man, he's still wet behind his ears. He's still learning. Still learning. Let's see if they can get back next season. As hard as it is, let's see if New England can get back with this quarterback and see what happens. All right? Seattle Seahawks, they got the formula. Of course, they can go back very easily, leaning on that defense. They got superstars on the offensive end, and Kenneth Walker III keep running like this, he'll go right back. Staying healthy. JSN putting in his work. So it's no surprise on the outcome of the Super Bowl with the Seahawks winning 29-13. There's no surprise who was playing in the Super Bowl. I predicted that as well. Coming out of the NFC, who's going to win it. It was plain as day. It was tough watching this Super Bowl. Oh, man. Move here, move there. Completing this, not allowing that. Could have been your team in the Super Bowl. Like I say, who would have thought? Who would have thought? The New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks was going to be in Super Bowl 60. Right? And actually the Seattle Seahawks winning the Super Bowl from the start of the season. Looking at that picture, would have never thought that. But it's over now. They got their little Super Bowl trophy. Back to work. See what happens. But basketball is getting in deep. All-Star break around the corner. These games to the start mattering the most. One more thing before we get out of here. KD, Kevin Durant, interviewed Hakeem Olajuwon. Check it out. It's Boardroom and Houston Rockets. Think KD is a co-founder. Media outlet, an entertaining brand focused on the business side of sports, culture, and entertainment. It's his YouTube channel. It's very rare you get to see Hakeem Olajuwon in this kind of fashion, in this interview kind of scope, but KD pulls out some good stuff out of Hakeem Olajuwon. Pick his brain a little bit, all his accolades, footwork, what he thinks about today's game. So we're going to jump right into that and check it out. I might chime in every once in a while in an interview, stop and play, but majority I try to let it go a little bit for y'all to get a good feel of Hakeem Olajuwon. Never hear him talk too much about anything. You just hear about him working out with players behind the scenes, working on their footwork, post moves and things like that. So let's go ahead and check this out real quick if I can pull it up. There it is. Hakeem Olajuwon and KD. Remember, Boardroom and Houston Rockets. Co-founder, KD. Check it out. Pretty good. Let's roll it.
A true honor to just be in your presence. You're an icon. You're like a beacon. You're a legend. What you brought to not just the sports in general, but just the world in general, man. It's just a true honor to be in your presence, man. Hakeem Olajuwon, one of the greatest basketball players that's gonna ever walk earth, even hundreds of years after this. Houston Rockets legend. I gotta break it down like this just because this is how you make me feel about the game and just about what you brought to the game. I want to read off some of your accolades too because, like I told you earlier, I'm talking to that true hooper, and there's a lot of young hoopers. You know, we getting up there. Yeah. I'm getting up there. Hall of Fame class of 2008. Two-time NBA champion, 94, 95. I'm sure you heard all of it. NBA MVP, should have been more than one time. Should have been 3 times. Finals MVP 2 times. Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. 12 All-NBAs, 9 All-Defensive selections. 26,000 points, 13,000 rebounds, 3,800 blocks, number 1 all time. Ridiculous. 1,200 games played, the longevity. 18 years played, 19 years?
18 years.
18 years played, average 22 and 11. Should have been higher, but you just kept playing at the end because you love the game so much and you just, your minutes got cut, so should have been higher. But Hakeem Olajuwon, ladies and gentlemen, the GOAT, the great legend. Appreciate you being here.
Man, thank you so much, man. You know,
Thank you, man.
It's an honor for me, you know, somebody of your caliber in today's game, and to feel that, you know, I appreciate what about my talents, what I brought to the game. That means a lot to me, because when I watch you play, it's the opposite.
Coming from Nigeria, was sport even talked about in the household? Did your siblings play sport too?
Growing up in Nigeria, you know, emphasize always education. Yeah. So playing sport is like you're not serious about life. We don't play basketball, of course.
Yeah.
We are playing soccer. That's very, very competitive.
Yeah.
So you develop the desire to be competitive, to win.
Around what age did you start to find an interest in basketball? Like, there was soccer around. When did the game of basketball even creep in?
My senior year in high school.
That late?
Yeah. I was 16 years old. They introduced basketball to our school.
How tall were you at that point?
I was 6'9".
Oh yeah, so you stood out.
I was the tallest in the whole school.
Nobody else close?
No. Cool pictures. You were in the back.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So when the coach came to our school, immediately I stood up, they said, okay. I'm very unusual for my height in Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, where I got into a lot of fights because people pick on me.
They picked on you being the tallest?
Yeah, the tallest. They laugh, you know.
Yeah.
So you have to punch the people, you know.
They didn't pick on him in the league, that's for sure. Maybe early on. But in the NBA, they wouldn't mess with Hakeem Olajuwon. I think he had a couple of scuffle-ups, and that man goes to a different level. You don't want to mess with Hakeem.
Yeah.
That's how you get
yeah, no, I mean, you get respect.
That attitude of standing up for yourself.
And you were slender like
I was like you, but strong. You're strong. People don't realize that. I don't know. People don't realize that. I've seen you in the post, taking your position and getting ground. I say you're stronger than what you look.
You know,
I can tell.
It's about leverage. It's about timing. It's about a lot of people. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
As soon as you feel that little, they loosen up a bit. Boom. Hit them.
Exactly.
Yes. So when you got to Houston, you start playing for the first time. You were strictly on a defensive player, would you say?
Defensive. You know, I was also a goalkeeper in soccer, so rim protector.
Yeah.
You know, when I was playing in Nigeria, as you know, the tallest guy. So playing against all these guys are guards, small forward, but very skilled and experienced. So every time they come in, they're not coming to score. In the beginning, they come in straight. They start blocking a lot of shots. So now they come in. So I go up here, down, make it difficult for them to score. So I developed that.
And you could see that helped his defense and shot blocking ability in NBA playing soccer. For his hand-eye coordination, very quick. Hakeem Olajuwon, one of the guys that you can beat off the dribble, and he'll meet you right back at the rim with the block. So his quick cat reflexes was unmatched. Very, very lightning quick hands and feet to recover bad defense positioning or just speed, getting beat off the dribble. But it's never over. You know what I'm saying? It's never over. He's going to meet you right back at the rim all the time.
Going after the shots, knowing that they're going to pass to this guy right here, right there.
So you get a lot of steals, blocks at the same time. Right. That's how you just padding your stats and
I was just
filling the stat sheet up.
Houston, I don't know, but you know about Fonde?
I've heard so many stories about how legendary those runs were. Yeah. You and Moses Malone got tight around that time. A lot of people don't know how good was Moses around that time.
Moses was
like, what made him so great?
I mean, relentless. They call him the chairman of the board.
Yeah.
Rebounding, so clever around the basket, pump fake. He missed the first shot to get the rebound.
He was so quick to get that second rebound.
Exactly.
He pumped the ball too, so he was good around that basket. And so y'all, after your freshman year, you started getting with Moses?
No, from the beginning.
Oh, as soon as you got
Before I played, I redshirted my first year.
Yeah, redshirted.
Right, so I was playing that summer.
That whole year?
That summer.
That summer you played, you had Fondy.
Right.
And what was that routine like?
That just reassure your confidence.
Yeah.
Moses was best big man in the game, and you getting a chance to play.
As a freshman.
And now he wasn't giving me a break either. He was pounding me really, basically.
Yeah,
so that confidence, knowing that now I'm going to be a freshman in college, no problem.
So when did that footwork, mid-range jumper over either shoulder, the touch with the hook shots, when did that start? When did you feel that you started to get confident in that?
Well, you know, when you play pickup game and you're dependent, you don't get the ball. You're not gonna get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So you're forced to go outside and get the ball, put it on the floor. So the way I played in the summertime is different.
I can relate to this one. Absolutely, in pickup ball, especially if you play against some elder statesmen, you're not gonna get the ball. That's how I built my game early on. Inside that paint, they're not gonna pass you the ball if you're a big man. You're gonna have to get it off of hustling, defensive steals, open court, fast breaks, offensive rebounds, just quick actions. Staying active and hustling. The only time you don't touch the ball and make something happen. Definitely can relate to this, for sure.
Different from official game where the coach wants you inside. And the coaches, they don't want you to even dribble the ball. They want you to keep it up. You know, the big man.
Yeah.
You were different because you're a big guard.
Yeah.
Right?
But I know back then it was a lot of.
They don't want you to put it on the floor.
On the block work, catch and finish.
You put it up. In the summertime, playing like a forward, small forward.
Yeah.
You know,
And you learn how to
that's how I learned.
Catching it, pushing it on the break.
Right. But once the season starts,
back
in jail. Freshman year, we went.
Right, and that's true. You can work all that guard stuff back at the time when I was playing. I don't want to go back to seem like dinosaur days. It wasn't that long ago. At least I'm trying to act like it ain't. But yeah, man, if you was a big man and you was trying to work on your handles and you was trying to work on outside shooting, three-point shooting, you weren't going to do any of that in the game. Back then, your position was your position. If you was a big man, you're not working on ball handling. You're not working on jump shots. You're working on post moves. You're working on rebounding, playing post defense. It's unheard of now. You got these guys 7'5", 7'6", outside handling the ball, shooting the ball. But back then, man, them coaches didn't allow you. I mean, if you was a guard, you wasn't getting in the post, posting nobody up. You was just going to be working on ball skills, handling the ball, passing the ball, shooting the ball. None of that stuff inside the paint. So your position was your position, and that's what you worked on in practice, and that's what you did in the game. You did anything outside of that, come over here and sit with me right here on this bench. So absolutely, man, that was the era and the time, no doubt.
The Final Four, we lost to North Carolina against Michael Jordan, and they won it.
Yeah, they did. Beat Georgetown that year.
Then the second year, we went to the finals against North Carolina State.
And that was a tough finish, being up that many points. You feel like y'all took your foot off the gas and tried to preserve the lead more so than being dominant and finishing the game?
I mean, you can't stop scoring.
Can't stop scoring, man. You can't stop. And y'all ran four corners. Y'all was just passing the ball.
Right. Or trying to run out the clock, you know. When you back them down.
It's the quick one.
Yeah.
I do mine too slow. I like it.
Yeah.
And now 84 draft coming up, and Houston had the coin flip. It was coin. It's crazy. It was a coin flip back then.
That's true.
And you knew for sure. You had it a gut feeling.
That was my best chance to be in Houston.
Gut feeling to be there. That flip was going to be. It could have been either way. It's crazy how a coin flip
between Portland and Houston
would have had you in Portland.
Yeah.
Is it true that it was a trade that would have sent Clyde to the Rockets for a pick?
Or I heard
second pick.
I heard that afterwards. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, y'all the draft.
We got a few more minutes on it. What y'all want to do? Finish it out, or y'all want to kind of skip through it a little bit? Still got a few more minutes on this thing. Let's just move it around just a little bit.
Comparing yourself at that time to
the media, you know.
It was?
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest draft classes, probably the greatest.
For Ralph in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because wide open shots.
And then Ralph
2, McHale, 7, Larry Bird, 6'10".
And then Dennis was what, 6'5"? They just had size up and down the
size,
board.
and they play together.
And they moved, they pass and cut, move the ball. Like, they played post, but I felt like they did a lot of movement.
Cutting,
Larry can catch and shoot.
Right.
I just felt like they had a well-rounded team. Those teams usually, with size, can overwhelm young teams.
It's size and experience, and losing that championship, you don't feel as bad because they were a better team.
Yeah, but did you feel like you were going to easily get back though?
Right, I thought we were coming back next year.
Yeah, right. And it's like Ralph got traded.
Right, after the injury. Then he got traded.
Injury, got traded.
Right.
You were basically the Lone Ranger on the team.
For a while, yes.
But you had some insane individual seasons. Do you think those are some of your best seasons? I know you had some the MVP and the championship runs, but
I was much younger, experienced, and playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
And also everything goes through.
When you get that ball every play now, you're going to get them numbers.
Yeah.
But you average 4.5 blocks, 4.6 blocks in the season. Like, I can't even comprehend that. Like, doing everything, quadruple double.
That's what you're doing now.
I wish. I wish.
You put in numbers like this.
I need to have a 10-block game before I retire, and I doubt I have it. But that was always been a dream of mine. And shot blocking just came so natural to you. It's just like
I enjoyed that part of the game more than anything else.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, of course.
Damn.
In fact, the toughest part for a shot blocker is to get a shot block. That's like you feel so defeated. I would take a bad shot before you get my ball.
I hate it too, man. Getting shot block and stuff.
I mean, I think in
Hakeem laughed, tripping me out. Talk about the humility, man. Grace when you talk about the Hakeem Olajuwon.
Basketball, there's a different respect for a shot blocker because you have to watch out. Anytime you go in the lane, he's coming.
It's a level of, as a scorer who has tunnel vision like myself from the perimeter, sometimes I don't even know what anything is. I'm just running straight to the rim. A shot blocker that you don't see and he's just roaming around waiting for you
Weak side.
is nerve-wracking, man. It's like, because Dwight Howard was sort of like that.
Exactly.
When
From
I got
nowhere.
into the league.
Yeah.
And he jumped so quick. Those shot blockers are like, that's like one of the scariest things in the game. And I think that's such a game changer.
Exactly. It's a mentality, a shot block mentality where you go after everything.
Yeah. And I see Wemby has that trait right now.
Of course, I mean.
And you're gonna get dunked on sometimes.
If you miscalculate, you get dunked on.
But you're gonna block a lot of dunks more than you get dunked on.
That's true. Though to say one thing about mid-range. Can you imagine they saying mid-range is dead?
I can't believe it.
Can you believe that?
And you see a few guys in our league still keeping it alive. Shea was an MVP. He shoot a lot of mid-range.
Mid-range.
It's the unpredictable shot. It's an easy shot to shoot. Once you master it,
exactly.
Once you figure it out, it feels like a layup.
You need to.
I've been trying to keep it alive, man. I've been shooting. I shoot the most in the league.
Man, just look at get to your spot. That's it. Man.
Get to your spot. Preserve some.
KD, is it KD and Shea? SGA, those only two shoot mid-range jump shots, keeping it alive. It's definitely dead than it was in the 90s. That's all they shot in the 90s with mid-range jump shots. That was it. Rarely shot threes unless it was wide open or you just got a swing, wide open kick. They used to knock down those threes, but man, they was not hunting down threes in those 90s, man. Not at all. Everything was mid-range, layups, free throw line, battles, just grinding battles. Now these guys running out there on fast break shooting threes, pulling it out from a layup to shoot a three. Different game, I tell you. But yeah, KD and SGA, they keeping it alive with the mid-range. No doubt about it.
Energy, you don't got to dunk and shoot from deep all the time. You can mix that in, but the mid-range is that area, and that was the name of the game back in your era of basketball. I feel like everybody had a mid-range game. Once Rudy T got to Houston, did he have any say over like the roster? Was he almost like a GM too? Because I feel like he once he got there, that's when the Vernon Maxwell, Sam Cassell's, Robert Ory.
He put that team together, yeah.
Yeah, Rudy T was nice. Rudy T was nice when he wasn't on the scotch, I would say. When he wasn't on the scotch. Y'all remember Rudy T on the bench, sideline coaching, had his Crown and Coke right there between his legs. Y'all remember that? Coaching the game. Rudy T, Crown and Coke. Right there in his little double, I don't want to say double foam cup, but it was more like a fountain drink cup. Man had it doubled up, sitting right there between his legs. Yeah, coaching the game. As the game goes on, quarters get winding down. You start seeing that man forehead sweating, hair getting a little crazy. Yeah, Rudy T was something, man. I think he actually ran into a tree on the way to one of the games. Y'all might have to look that one. I believe I'm correct on that. Rudy T ran into a tree on the way to coaching a Rockets game. No doubt. No doubt. Rudy T, part of a champion. Don't ever ask to be part of a champion.
He put them around you to give you more space. How tight were y'all? I felt like y'all had a good connection. Was that true?
Woody.
You and Rudy?
Yeah.
When he first, because it felt like
he was a scout with the team for a long time.
Really?
So they moved him from there to be the head coach.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's been there all along.
So he's seen your progression.
Right.
So he knew what he had in you.
He was the one that gave me the freedom to play like the way I play on Sunday.
Every time, throw it to him every time. Get out the way.
That's when I started take outside.
It was mid post, not always on the block. Sometimes you
face up
on three, face up, cross,
get off balance, pull over. Your game.
Man, it just got my mind just going watching. Man, because the moves I watched last night, like 35 minutes of just they got. You watch your highlights.
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
You go on YouTube and watch them?
Yeah.
They got an hour.
Hakeem say, yeah, I watch my own highlights. Hakeem Olajuwon go to YouTube watching his old school highlights. Ain't that something? He said, yeah.
Hour and a half long. It's just straight 93 to 95 season post work of you and all your moves. Speaking of, I watched the Seattle game. I want to say it was 89-90 season. I think you had 35, 18, 5 blocks. But how you sprinted up and down the floor to get to your spot was incredible. It was you were beating the guards up the floor. You were setting up before everybody. After blocking the shot, hitting the ground, running. Like your energy was ridiculous at that age. As you got older, did you learn how to preserve all of that?
You're forced to.
Who would you say was the one-on-one the toughest guy to guard you throughout your career?
Shaq, Patrick, David, those guys. I mean, the shot blockers. Imagine,
strong,
yeah,
fast,
right, and strong. So you have to play a different kind of style where you face up, more like bring them outside.
I did reckon.
Check the lateral movement.
Yeah. KG was right when you said that. Huh? I am hitting him with lateral movement. Hey, you were so innovative, man. You were doing stuff that nobody even thought of at that size, at that position.
I like your one-legged.
I stole that from Dirk though.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, that's straight Dirk. I seen you pull that off one time.
Yeah.
I seen you did that before Dirk.
Yeah.
I love your spin because you stop on the thumb, 2 feet, and then you
spin.
No wasted movement at all. Anything you do is pop, sharpness.
Way back, right here.
So
yeah, you have the spin.
I do.
For your turnaround, you have it. But if you add the spin to it, the speed is
I do the slow spin a lot where I like turn my back and then try to spin. I need to do that quick, like you pound it into the ground and spin.
I spin up, yeah.
I stand up too high sometimes. Stand up. I need to get lower.
Yeah.
But it's hard to gain your balance sometimes with that quick spin to the jump shot.
You're doing it now.
Yeah. I could be better at it, I feel, and I feel like I could use it more. And you worked on that stuff religiously. What was like your routine coming into practice? When did you get a chance to work on your game during the season?
In the summertime.
Never in the season? Like you didn't?
No.
No individuals?
No.
Just-
I play one-on-one before the game. Just play.
You was a hooper, man. You was a true,
Just play, man.
you a true hooper, man. With the footwork, you would think that you were in the gym, just individual workout, 1-on-0, but it seemed like
No,
you
just play.
just once.
Because there's some things that you have, just by playing, you cannot duplicate by just.
Yeah, and I agree with that. Majority of my time, I like to play pickup, but I also want to like work on the small parts of my game. I handle just the fundamental, the fundamental parts of it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just want to fine tune some stuff. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but sometimes I like seeing the ball go through the rim when I'm practice, how they are as human beings. How was that experience being?
The same.
You
know, when you talk like that, for example, you have two teams that are capable of beating each other.
Yeah, you're right.
Basically.
You're right. You're right.
Depends on, you know.
I feel like that about every great championship team.
Yeah.
Like everybody, they're champions for a reason.
Right.
They can beat anybody.
Exactly. You know, just fight it out.
Depends on the day. When did you feel that you were starting to lose a little desire and urge for wanting to be an NBA player? Around what year?
Desire for the game?
When he went to Toronto, that's when he lost all desire for the game. Hakeem Olajuwon was 10 steps slower. Everything was slow reacting. He was going for every pump fake. I remember that when he went to Toronto. I wanted him to retire. I was like, Hakeem, lay it down soon as possible. We do not want to taint your career. Dream, lay it down. Lay it down. But yes, I would say going to Toronto, that's when you start seeing a little decline in Hakeem Olajuwon's game, no doubt.
Yeah. Just to continue to work on your game and to be a player, when did you start to feel that?
The game itself, you know, that's steady.
Yeah.
You don't lose that desire.
No.
Yeah. But when you start to travel and these guys are my teammates, we were in the finals. They were still in the
elementary. Man, it's crazy.
This other thing, man.
Man, it's about time.
But you've been there 18 years now, right?
19.
19?
This is my 19th.
I told her, I said, KD can play as long as he want to play with the fundamentals.
Somebody asked me if I could play it in 5 more years. I'm like, damn, that's a long time, man. 5 more, I'm 37.
Just take it 1 year at a time. You know?
That's what I say. I'll take it a day at a time and see what happens. Yeah. I just really want to get your view on the game today and the style of play, how you think it's evolved from your time, and because a lot of people frown upon how we play the game today.
Really?
Yeah, because
in what sense?
The '90s era was just such a golden era for basketball, and a lot of centers play a lot of physicality. And our game was more spread out, a lot of 3-point shots, a lot of scoring.
In today's game, a lot of shooters. I mean, I've seen guys passing up a layup and kicking for the 3.
Crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
But they knock it down.
Yeah.
So you have to respect it.
You got to.
I've seen guys on the fast break just pull up for 3. If you do that outside.
I love that shot too.
Yeah.
And it's encouraged now. That coaches want us to take those shots.
Yes, exactly. So I mean, you have to adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, today's game is open, a lot of skilled players, physicality, a lot of athletes in the game today. You just have to enjoy the competition, basically. I like to see, certain players that I love to watch. I love watching them play because they make the game look so easy.
Give me a couple names though, because I like to hear from you saying this about them. Who you watching that gives you that feeling?
You number one.
Thank you.
Yeah,
man, I feel good.
That's true.
Every time you say that, man,
it's true.
Appreciate you.
Shea, Joker. Whew.
Boy's cold.
I mean, playing the game where he's making some tough shots. I said, how do you get that over?
He's cold.
Sometimes off balance, one leg, he's making the shots.
Joker is the truth. Do you hear me? Joker is the truth, and he's been the truth. And right now, he's still the best in the league, the Joker. I know SGA is coming. I know that. He won a championship last season. Doesn't mean he just overtakes the Joker because he won that championship. Now, let him win it this season, going through the Joker. then you're really going to have to look at it. And you're going to say, you know what? SGA has arrived. SGA is the best player in the league. But right now, just when you start to think about switching and just going in a different direction, about the Joker, the man end up doing something or putting on a performance, and you wonder sometimes how does he do it? He don't jump the highest. He's not that athletic. You know what I mean? He's shooting flat-footed jump shots. He's not jumping out the gym. He killing you with fundamentals, kind of like how Tim Duncan used to do it, but at an elite, higher level if you can get to another higher level than Tim Duncan. This man here is better than Tim Duncan. No doubt. The Joker, man. The Joker. Gotta give him his due. He's a bad man.
What do you think about Embiid?
I mean, he got everything.
In my humble opinion, he reminds me the most of.
He got the same move, basically. You know?
You think same movements?
Yeah.
I said the
same style.
Same style.
Now, Joel Embiid, they're going to take it easy on Joel Embiid, obviously, especially Hakeem Olajuwon. But to this point, we already know Joel Embiid has all the talent in the world. Talented center, no doubt about it. But he has underachieved over the years, just not being available like we always talk about, just injury prone and not staying on the court. Joel Embiid healthy and on the court and not battling through these injuries. Do you know he got the capability of being better than Joker? That's how much talent he's got. Yeah. That's how much talent he has. But year after year is something. I don't think he's ever going to be healthy again. I don't think he's going to play straight close to 70 games. I think that's out of his league for the rest of his career. I don't think he's going to pull that off. Man, I think if you just get, if you get 60 out of him, it'll be good. But I don't even know if he can do that. But I do know he needs to move locations. I think Philadelphia really need to look at it and say, you know what? We bought all our time and invested into you. Every year is the same situation. I think it need to be a change of scenery for Joel Embiid, for the team, and for him individually. Just try something else. Try something new. Especially if it doesn't go this season, if you're not going deep into the playoffs, battling for a finals and a championship. Yeah, I think y'all need to part ways. But all the money in the world, man, can't get this guy healthy to stay on the basketball court. And it's a shame because he is highly talented. No doubt about it. But they're not going to mention any of that stuff here. They're going to keep it upbeat.
Same style. You can tell he watches you. Yeah. So, I mean, Jokic, Embiid, Sengun, even Sengun doing some stuff in the post.
How do you like playing with him?
I tell people, this is my first time playing with a big that can play that way. Right. I used to playing with bigs that set great screens and play great defense.
Right.
And it's kind of limited on offense. But he can do it all on offense. You know, shoot the three, post up, make the passes.
Right.
So it's been an adjustment because, you know, bigs, I'm not used to bigs playing in my area too. So, you know, at the three-point line, the mid-post, like he's setting up in the same spots I'm setting up.
Right.
We play similar. We have a similar approach.
Right.
But it's been fun. Just he give me open shots and they double him in the post. I get an open three.
That's right. I see you sometimes.
Like because I'm like I know if you don't double him, he's scoring that. So, but it's fun playing with bigs that can do multiple things out there.
It seems like you're having more fun this year with this team than a couple of years in Phoenix.
And I was going to say that as well. This season, you can tell KD's having a little more fun. Probably more than, I don't want to say his whole career, but damn close. Look like he's having a lot of fun with the Houston Rockets. And you see that smile on his face because he said getting wide open threes now because they double teaming Alperen Sengun. That's something he don't deal with a lot in his career. Somebody else being double teamed, leaving him wide open for three. So, yes, you can see a lot of joy with KD in H-Town this season, more than any other team he's been on, I would say, that I can recall. And if it has been, it must have been very early on. But he's having a lot of fun with the Houston Rockets, no doubt about that.
I've always had fun out there. I don't want to undercut what we did my time in Phoenix because I feel like I had some great moments on the court there
Right.
too. But I feel as though we were an older group who kind of stuck in our ways as veterans, and veterans kind of like do their own thing a lot.
Right.
When you were a younger group, it's more of a tight-knit group. They all learning together.
Yes.
It's kind of like a college feel. And I think that's the difference.
I see.
You know, but I still like being around the grown-ups in Phoenix too, but being around the college vibe just bring me back. And then I went to Texas down the street too, so it just makes me feel like I'm back at
Fantastic.
back out 18, 19 years old. But I love it here. I'm loving being a part of the Rockets. Every time I go to the arena, I look up and see them retired jerseys.
Yeah.
It makes me go harder because even though I'm old, I still feel like if I put in enough work, I can hopefully be up there with y'all one day. So I'm working to do that. So I'm always.
That's something right there. How old is KD and how long he's been in the league? He's talking about walking into the Toyota Center. Heuston Rockets, where they play. Look up into the rafters, see that Hakeem Olajuwon, all the retired jerseys. And this man here is going to sit up here and say, yes, I know I'm old, but I think if I put in enough work and enough time, he's hoping the Houston Rockets one day, he done implement himself so deep into this franchise in this little span of time that he can see his jersey up there in those rafters. Ain't that something? You rarely see or hear something like that. If that was to happen, his short span, because KD, let's be honest, he might got 2 more seasons if that after this season. Maybe 2 more. And I think if he gets a championship out of it, continue to come through in the clutch, continue to do his numbers, balling his ass off, being in the playoffs these 3 years he's there, battling for more championships. God forbid if he can pull out 2 of them, but if he can at least get 1 out of that 3 years, I don't see why not Houston wouldn't put him up there. I think he's implementing himself enough from press go right now. Start. He getting his grind on. I can see it happening. But for a guy like this, a future Hall of Famer, his status to come to Houston and have a desire for getting his jersey up in the rafters, a team that he ain't even been there for a few months? This is 19th season in the league? He ain't saying that about all those other franchises. He said it's about H-Town. All right? Texas Longhorn ties, he feel like he's back home. I say put him up in the Raptors, but we got to put the work behind it. We got to go for that championship. All right? KD, continue to work. That's all I got to say. Continue to work.
Inspired by just seeing your name, and I'm inspired every day, man. I appreciate you coming on, being here, and chopping it up with me.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot.
No, thank you so much, KD. I enjoyed it, man. Thank you.
Love it. We're going to wrap it up right there. No more need to be said. Groundbreaking. Interview. Sparks flying, everything. You just don't see Hakeem Olajuwon in his light too often. You don't, if at all. So we're going to wrap this thing up. Seahawks won the Super Bowl. Houston Rockets, man, they getting some bad luck, but they trying to pace it together. You got to give it to them a little bit because they've been a little gritty due to the injuries, in and out process, changing the lineups. They're fighting. We can look at it this way. They are fighting, and they will be in the playoffs. It's just about where will they land. How far will they go? It's a gutty squad. But the chemistry is still needs working out, especially on defense. The defense is just not there like it was last year at certain points. If this defense gets nasty and they get on a string, they'll win a lot more ball games. But it's a lot of breakdowns, a lot of bad rotations. You know, offensively, you're going through spurts where you're not even scoring the ball. 3-4 minutes. Just can't allow that to happen. It was a big win against the Oklahoma City Thunder. No doubt. That was a big one on primetime. Even though SGA wasn't there, they were missing pieces as well. All right, they're best players. But to pull it out still, when you need a win badly, oh, yeah. It was huge. But KD, once again, Boardroom and the Houston Rockets. Go check it out. Hope he has a lot more interviews like this. Hakeem Olajuwon, that was grabbing one out the closet right there. Who would have thought a sit down with Hakeem Olajuwon? That's just as good as sitting down with a Michael Jordan, all right, on NBC. It's just that good. He has great insight, no doubt about it. We always do the late one. Sometimes it just rolls out that way. But thanks for your time. Appreciate it. And we up out of here. Peace.